If you want to make money, you have a choice. Either solve a lot of poor people's problems or learn to sell to the rich. And trust me, the second option pays better. If you want to level up your commission and take home more money at the end of the month, the best way is to start selling more expensive products to high value clients, even if it scares you. I'm going to cut to the chase. If you can sell 1,000, you can sell 10,000. If you can sell 10,000, you can sell 500,000. The moment you unlock the mental component of sales, anything is possible. The skills that you have already learned in sales are the most money-making transferable skills that you have. If you're closing deals of 10K, the same effort and problem solving can close you deals of 100K or $1 million. Good salespeople are not born, they are made. And once you figure it out, you can sell anything. I know that when you take the lessons from this video and apply them to your sales, your commission is going to go through the roof. So I'm going to ask you for one favor, to please hit that like button. It helps our channel grow and lets more people find our content. And if you want to build your toolkit for extraordinary sales, mindset, and wealth, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We want to help you reach sales success and build your wealth. Thank you for your support. It means the world. Now let's get into it. It's ubiquitous in sales trainings and burnt into the minds of salespeople everywhere. The scene of Leonardo DiCaprio in The Wolf of Wall Street, sell me this pen. Either you love to hate it or hate to love it. But why does this have such cut through? Because sales isn't about the thing. It's about everything that surrounds the thing. It isn't about the function of the product. It's about the experience it offers your high value client. A Bic pen and a Mont Blanc pen both write the same characters. A $10 umbrella and a $400 Passotti umbrella both keep you dry. A Casio and an AP both tell the time. A Toyota and a Ferrari both get you from A to B. It's how they do it that is different. They operate completely differently in the land of experience. They're associated with different values. They're made from different materials. They sound different. They smell different. Fundamentally, they feel different, thereby transforming the client themselves. One of the most important strategies for selling high-ticket items is by focusing on the transformation that your service or product offers, not just on its features. When you're selling something expensive, people don't just want to know what they're getting, they want to know how it's going to change their life. So instead of just listing off the features or understanding what problem you're solving, you need to be able to paint a picture of what life will be like after they have made this purchase. You need to sell the sizzle, not the steak. High-value clients will pay for a high-value experience. And your skill is in the artful communication of what that will look like. When you focus on the transformation, you move them out of the uninspiring now with their current problems. Your clients already expect that you have the best features. Now your job is to place them in that future that you offer. I met with a business owner who wanted to start selling some high-ticket items. So I gave her a few options, but she admitted to me that she was currently struggling to sell a $50 cream, despite the fact that she was charging a couple of $100 in treatments and services already to her clients. Honestly, $50 is not a lot for a cream, but in the current environment, I could totally understand her clients, because on one hand she had a bakery and on the other side a Chinese takeaway. Compared to the prices around her, $50 seemed significant, and that rubbed off on her. If you took that same product and put it in a Sephora, it would seem totally normal. Her clients were prepared to pay for a human service, but once it got to the product, the framing made the offer fall over. When I talk about the experience that you're offering to high-value clients, I'm not just talking about the human services that you're offering, but rather the entire feeling of being in your company's presence. How are your products treated by the salespeople? How are they offered to the client? What does it feel like to experience your product? From the first moment you interact with the brand through to the product itself. Your surroundings matter. Framing matters. When you walk into an Hermes, They will tell you that all of the bags that you see are display only. Then when they do show you a bag, they'll put on their gloves. And they won't be plastic gloves. None of this is an accident. It is about how you're treating the product and transforming its value in the mind of the client. Rolls-Royce understands the importance of this framing. There's a reason why you won't see ads for them on TV and why they no longer show their cars at car shows. Despite the fact they operate in the car industry and with a product that functions very well, they choose to show their cars at plane and yacht shows. If you're a potential customer and you've been looking at planes and yachts all afternoon, all of a sudden 400,000 seems like an impulse buy. It's exactly the same phenomena that I talked about with the cream, but in reverse. The power of association works really well when you use it to your advantage, but it can sink your offer if you're clumsy with your brand. There is a huge element of personal development when it comes to selling high-ticket items. Unless you grew up living a life of luxury, chances are you're going to need to do some mental work to feel at ease operating with big numbers and with high net worth individuals. Being timid and apologizing for your price is going to kill your deal for you. If you've watched this far in the video, it's probably because you're at the beginning of selling high-ticket items. And maybe at the moment, $10,000 for a course is quite a lot for you. If you're the average American, you certainly don't have that in your savings. We need to frame the amount in our mind in a way that makes it small so that we can mentally arrive to that number before we try and achieve it in the real world. One of our strategies can be to mentally group together existing deals that we've made together in our minds. Let's say you're in real estate and you want to do a $1.5 million deal. I need you to package in your mind all of the deals that you've done that you can stack together to get to 1.5 million so that you can imagine this number positively. Don't ever think of the number that you want to achieve doubtfully. Your subconscious will be limited by what you think that you can achieve. Then in your day-to-day life, I want you to place yourself in environments where your potential high-value clients frequent. For example, you can choose the nicest hotel in your city. There'll be a bar or a cafe there. Go and have a drink. At most, it's going to cost you 20, 30, 40 bucks. But put yourself in that environment and positively imagine the number of the deal that you want. Be able to imprint it positively in your mind around the kind of people that you want to purchase from you. Your thoughts create your life. And if you can think of that deal without any doubt, it will flow to you. The skills that you already have from sales are going to serve you really well when you start selling high-ticket items. It's going to be about how you frame the offer that makes the difference. Develop your ability to highlight the transformation of your product or service in the life of your client by focusing on how the experience feels. Tap into the power of imagination. The clearer this is for you, the less daunting those large numbers will feel. Pull out a calculator and start messing around with big numbers that currently seem out of reach for you. Break them down into something that you can currently quantify. The more you break down the mystery that's surrounding these big numbers, the easier that they will flow to you. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe to Selling Millions. We want you to grow your commission and see success in your sales. So check out this video right here that's going to tell you some truths about lead generation and help you make more money.